Today we're going to show you how to build what we call a midline brace. Our midline brace is used for long pulls where we're coming from one direction, meeting in the middle, and then going on with another direction. With some of the products that we have today, we can pull up to 1,320 feet and keep on going, and so we'll just build the midline brace to do that. So they go together basically the same as our H brace. We're going to use 3 brace pins. We'll have one in our middle post, one in our end post, and then one in our other end post. So one of the things that's a little bit different on a midline brace is we're going to put our top rails in like this, but then on the midline brace, the post in the center becomes our end brace. So when we twitch it, we're going to run our twitch wire from that post to the bottom here, and from that post to the bottom here. To get started, we'll take our drill and we drill through here. We drill through the center pole and we drill the whole way through the end post. And then our brace pins become what we use to hold that up. When we go to put the brace pins in, we'll use a small 2-pound sledge, and of course our brace pin, we'll show you shortly how we do that. And we'll use our contractor tool from Gripple to pull the Bekaert brace kit tight. So that's basically all the products that we'll use, the parts and pieces that we need as we go through building this brace. So Keith, go ahead and drill through that. And then we'll just take our brace pin, leave a little bit sticking out on both ends. Okay, so Keith's got all the holes drilled now. Go back here, put this brace pin in the middle. We leave a little bit sticking out of both sides. That way we can set our pipe right on top of that. Our ones on our end, typically we don't go the whole way through here on our end brace, but we're going to do it on here. We don't want to go in the whole way. Then we'll just come down here and do the same thing. And we don't want that to go the whole way through. So we'll go ahead and start back up here. We'll take our pipe. Now we're going to use pipe on these braces. You can also build these braces with a wood post. We're just going to do some pipe on here today. And then we drive that through there and leave just a little bit sticking out so we can catch our Bekaert brace cable on that. Repeat the process. So now our top rails are in place, and again we could do this with wood if we wanted to. So to continue on here, we're going to go ahead and put our Bekaert brace kit on there. So we'll go ahead to this center post and put our staple in here. We'll put the other one in on the other side. We kind of want to offset these just a little bit so that we don't run into them. Take our Bekaert brace kit, run it through our staple, through our loop. We just lasso it around that bottom. Then we take a large gripple. This is all included in the kit. You get the Bekaert brace kit, the large gripple. You slide that gripple down there onto that cable. You want to go down a little bit, not real far, but you want to stay kind of far away because you don't want to get it up too tight. Now, one of the things that we do for this to help this cable slide around there is we'll add a staple here to the top. We already have that in there, and then we'll take a second staple and just drop it down inside there and over our brace pin. The reason that we do that is that cable will slide around there a lot easier as we tension it. So then we just go around there, we come down to this side, and the way the gripple works, it's got a large hole And you always want to go in that hole. You don't want to push it in through the blue insert. And you just push that gripple cable in there. And that's kind of our beginning of it. You can see we've got our brace cable, our gripple's in there, we got this little tail. So we're going to go ahead and tension it up with our gripple tool. The way that tool works is when you open the handles, that jaw opens up, that little jaw that you move, that'll grab the cable, and our gripple will fit right in here. So we just go ahead and set that in there, and there's our gripple, and the cable's got a hold of it, and then we just squeeze the handles together and pull some of that through, and then we can reset it, grab it, one of the things that we always want to do with the gripple cable is make sure that this is in the center. And that's your twitch wire on that one.
To finish the midline brace, Steve has already driven the staple in the bottom of the post. So we're just going to repeat the process.
And just a little bit of review, now that we've got this built, you can kind of get an idea of the way that it works. This post right here becomes our end post because we always want to bring our twitch wire to the bottom of our end or corner post. So this becomes our end post, so we would literally have part of the fence running up that way. We would tension it to here, we would tie off our new wire, and then we would go on down to the other end and do that section. So that's really the reason that we build the midline brace in our fence.